up. Shut up. Smack the shit out of yourself today. Just smack the out of yourself.
If you pay enough money, Wes will yell at you.
Yeah, I'm approaching a number that I feel like
You're not. You don't even have any business. Shut up.
I found another course seller who followed the prison to guru pipeline. And he is everywhere, hopping from podcast to podcast, spreading his message of intense rage as the ticket to success.
Literally, I hope this video smacks the out of you.
500,000 YouTube subscribers and 1.1 million Instagram followers. No education or experience necessary. Just commit a crime, get out of jail, and raise the volume of your voice to an intolerable level.
Institutional sophistication is my forte.
Some people allege he's changed their life. Others allege he's a scammer and a fraud, even lying about his prison stories. Wes flexes his lifestyle all over Instagram. He claims to make $3 million per month, but I found the dirt. Let's explore. Wes Watson became a hit in the inmate influencer circle when he first appeared on the channel Fresh Out.
You have no f***ing choice. If you roll in and you're a white boy, you're in a gang.
This interview was in June 2019. 1 month later, Wes began his own YouTube channel, and the first video was titled "The Time I Almost Lost My Life in Prison."
We were in a day room, a bunch of white boys, we were hitting some dips, and this f***ing halfway slow-ass motherfucker, he starts saying about my form with the dips. And
he was a lot softer spoken when he began, but here's an example of who he is today.
On video, in person, whatever the you won't even have to sell anything. They'll sense it in you. They'll ask you what you're doing. A lot of you guys who've made changes, I know people ask you.
Before we get to the scam allegations, we first need to figure out how he makes an insane amount of money. Wes has been a huge voice in the growing inmate influencer space. Former inmates and curious civilians seem to flock to this content. Wes has accumulated over 500,000 subscribers and 88 million channel views. The channel Fresh Out has 566,000 subscribers and 144 million channel views. To give you an idea on how popular this content is, Fresh Out has a video titled "What Happens When You're Short or Skinny in Prison" that has accumulated over 4 million views. Wes is the featured guest in 3 of the 7 most popular videos on that channel, totaling over 6 million views before he was even known. Wes's only social media presence was him posting pictures to his personal Instagram from prison.
You're gonna have to book someone. You don't bring it up unless you're ready to take it all the way. You just shut the f*** up about it unless you're ready to take it. You're ready to handle it.
The scam allegations come from the programs that he created following his prison stint. These programs have made him absurdly wealthy.
Let's check the fucking account. Let's see right now. Like, let's just pull it out. People don't do this. Look at Face ID. Face ID, that one account has 1,129,000 in it. Then we go to the other account. This is just my Chase bull.
Yeah.
That has $1 million in it. That's 1.1 million that I could fucking burn right now into the ground and not give a fuck. Because I have investments. I own every one of my cars. Dude, liquid right now, I'm worth about close to $45 million.
A friend of mine has seen his Stripe account and verified he pulls over $2 million a month.
Because my daily standard is 30,000 a day in sales, and I have recurring systems that make me about 50,000 a day. So I make about 80 to 200,000 every day.
As we'll find in a minute, Wes isn't the most reliable narrator, but his lifestyle requires a 7-figure income every month.
And then go to my Instagram. Look at my life. You have to believe it's all rented. It's not possible. All those cars are paid for cash. Every one of those jet flights is 50 grand. Both my spots are 100,000 plus a month. How could you, no matter however you break it down, this is amazing shit happening, and it's from helping people.
The title of that video, "Gangbanger to Multimillionaire," also applies to many adult actresses in this OnlyFans era. Even more confusing is Wes always telling us how hard he is. With all his yelling at clients, something doesn't smell right. The best way to ensure you smell right is by taking advantage of a subscription service like Scentbird. Not only are they supporting my channel, they're also helping me upgrade my fragrance game. I was pleasantly surprised at how easy their process was to find a fragrance that I wanted. This month I received Guilty Pour Homme by Gucci, Elysium by Roja, and Eros by Versace. My personal favorite is Guilty Pour Homme by Gucci, as it makes me smell and feel like $1 million. What's really cool is Scentbird provides notes on what scent is found in each fragrance, allowing you to easily select other fragrances that match your style and preference. I began using Scentbird a few months ago and have enjoyed all of my new colognes. Scentbird is a fragrance subscription service with a mission to empower everyone to learn about fragrance and its uplifting effect on your style and vibe. For just $17 a month, you can choose a new designer fragrance to try every month before committing to a full-size bottle. What's great about their service is promises the product they send will last you at least 30 days. Click my link in the description below to upgrade your fragrance game. Take advantage of 55% off your first month. That's just over $8 if you use the coupon code Spencer55 at checkout. Start smelling amazing today.
There is nothing more ungrateful than having no f***ing results. The drunk, loser, fat, stupid f***ing dad who ain't achieved in his life, for him to f***ing utter out his fat f***ing lips that anything is possible is straight sickening.
Wes's unfiltered approach to YouTube has led to thousands of people signing up for his mindset coaching. He claims his Heart Check program is a no BS level up program to help you beast up, respark your self-confidence and discipline, and finally become the man you were meant to be. How
do I make my money? I have programs. So one of my programs is $47 a month. Don't ask about that one. That's not the one you want. That's for broke boys and fucking penny pinching motherfuckers.
His sales strategy of telling people not to buy his program seems to be working.
It'll give you some dive advice, some training advice. You can get on the Zoom call, and that has 15,000 people at $47 a month. So do the fucking math.
Assuming that's true, he's making $700,000 per month from his fitness program. I wonder if the steroids are included with the program or you have to pay extra, which just serves as the entry point into the funnel for the higher ticket offers where people are claiming they've been scammed.
Then I have a program that is you engaging in self-actualization, the best you. It's mindset, training, nutrition. It's habit-based. I make you a custom diet, custom training program, and you get on Zoom calls once a week with me and the rest of the people in that level group. So that's $299 a month to $2,000.
In another interview, he claims 3,000 people are in that group, totaling around $6 million per year. The value of this level is you begin gaining access to Wes, where you receive coaching calls like this one.
What's up, Wes? Just wanted to hop on here real quick and thank you for everything. I know you don't got a lot of time, but
if you're not asking a question, I'm gonna fucking kill you. If you're not asking a question, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I told you I was on motherfucking time. Are you gonna ask a question or are you just saying thank you? Because you can fucking text me that, motherfucker. I don't take it kindly. I don't give a fuck. Do you have a question?
If your motivational kink is getting yelled at by a roided out mutant, then it looks like his coaching is for you.
And I have a program that is $6,000 a month to $40,000 a year where you actually work directly with me.
What value is provided, no one knows. All I've seen from Wes indicating expertise is in how to fabricate prison stories, date women who've had more surgery than an NFL athlete, and do burpees on his Instagram, but maybe you get access to more of his platitudes and 10x more yelling.
Like, it would ruin your soul. You would turn into the most bitter piece of shit ever if you didn't get the most grand outcome from all this work. When someone like me realized a long time ago, you'll never know love in this life until you learn to love the work. Until you learn to love the work, you'll never know love at all.
Positive self-talk is valuable, even if it's very surface level and mostly just mental masturbation, but people are clearly willing to pay. It's where Wes gets into business coaching that I think he runs into issues.
I have another program where I help you brand and build a fitness or coaching business. That's real estate, sales, fitness, any thing you can coach, business, whatever we're able to package and make offers around and coach. I sell that for $3,000 a month, $20,000 a year, $7,500 for 3 months, $12,500 for 6. And this is a program that I've made many multimillionaires off of for less than a 5-figure investment.
A coaching program for teaching people how to become coaches is my favorite guru scheme. Is it illegal? No. But it's just like all of these crypto altcoins. You build the facade of value so the person you're dumping on thinks it's more valuable than you do, and some join the program already succeeding, so there's no way to measure the actual impact of the program.
I get more one-on-ones. At what point do I restructure the offering?
Wait till you get there. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, why are we talking about hypotheticals? You're not even close to that.
Yeah, I'm approaching a number that I feel like
You're not. You don't even have any business. Shut up. You don't have enough business to be worried about over fucking working. How many fucking clients you got?
How many? I got 4 one-on-ones right now.
Oh my God. Should I just hang up, you guys? Oh no. If he has 6, he may have to opt out. Jesus Christ. Robert, shut up, learn how to work harder.
This type of motivational persona works on the football field, but I don't see how these clients keep paying him if this is the advice he's giving. All I see is multiple veins about to burst.
So, and I'm like, do you not believe that you're a small little weasel who his son doesn't look up to? I will smack you fucking hard. You'll hit the ground harder hit you.
You can join the Navy SEALs for free if you want to receive this type of abuse, and they'll even pay for your education afterwards.
At least have one-on-one a day of the week, like 7. Maybe if you had 7. I have hundreds, bro. Jesus Christ, dude. This guy has 4 one-on-ones, and he talked about, I might have to restructure it. You guys, everyone can physically slap Robert when they see him in person.
If you watch any of Wes's content, you wouldn't be surprised to see this behavior, and I can almost guarantee that this is common. This is an unrelated video, but I know this is how he'd respond to the haters.
But I guess these soft-ass who've never been through they're just so entitled.
If you'd like to degrade yourself into being the target of Wes's next verbal attack, you can DM him saying you don't have any money, apparently.
You know, this is what I'm talking about. If you have a big following, bro, do something good with it. He's like, so you're going to sign up for my program? I was like, well, you know, I don't really got the bread. He's like, what are you, a faggot or something? Don't fucking message me or you're going to sign up for my program.
Despite having a significant amount of money and the lifestyle many aspire to have, Wes still has repressed anger and hate. No well-adjusted adult acts the way he does towards other people.
When people come to me and they buy one of my programs, it's like $20,000 or $40,000. Some people, that's them paying such a crazy amount. I'm like, I made that in the last 3 hours, dip. Like, I don't give a that you paid that much. You don't know what I'm about to give you because you've never done it.
The irony here is that Wes is making money by teaching other people how to teach. It's the infinite loop of becoming a millionaire by teaching others how to become a coach who will make their money back by teaching their clients how to coach. So someone at the end of the line is getting scammed, quite similar to MLMs.
So it was, everything has calories, you idiot. There's calories in protein. What are you talking about?
Okay. Sir,
are you brain dead?
Dude, don't call it fasting then. That's the deal.
It's not called fasting, you idiot. I'm saying fast. And why don't you just be Pablo? Your fucking ass, sit your ass down, dude. You guys, listen. You need to be smarter with your goddamn questions. You're wasting.
Wes, I know you. I know. I heard you say that before to do some research, and I was doing research, you know, and it was just like it basically amounted to like amino acid pills.
When I was 13, I literally understood the question you're asking. At 13, bro.
You can have all of the money in the world, the baddest house, the most expensive car collection, financial freedom, and you won't be able to convince me you're internally happy if this is how you treat your paying customers.
Like on the third thing he starts talking, and I lost my shit. I went straight nuclear, like he's never seen someone lose their shit that hard. I was about to just refund him. I'm like, you stupid piece of shit. I'm like, that's why you broke motherfuckers are like this.
Yeah.
Like, you paid to listen to me and you're talking. Like, how stupid is that?
Considering coaching should be a lot of listening, it's probably best to listen to your client, Wes. Unfortunately, he cares too much about yelling on his Instagram stories. This paying client shared a screenshot of their conversation with Wes as he notified them they'd be blocked because it was a waste of his time to communicate with them, apparently. Wes claims in all of his videos that he operates at a level far beyond the haters and civilians that send him DMs, but his actions don't show it.
Well, everyone starts off negative, and they have to earn these steps up the frequency ladder. You have to earn positivity. The most coveted thing on earth is internal peace, a positive internal state. Why the fuck would that be free?
His statements about internal peace seem to conflict with his actions.
Because my team and all my people, they wouldn't shine as hard if there wasn't chosen losers. Your choice, bitch!
I was able to find a couple of posts about Wes indicating scammy business practices. This Reddit post is super long and the full story doesn't matter as much, but the client was offered an opportunity to pay half the price for a call with Wes. A few weeks later, after not delivering on the call, Wes asked for the other half of the payment. The client was confused and asked for a refund. What transpired was a back and forth where Wes went into his normal tirade mode and the client was getting upset. I think clients should always receive a refund if the product or service wasn't delivered, and it's very scammy for someone to not give a refund, unless it was boldly stated in all caps that it was a non-refundable deposit. Additionally, that client indicated that Wes wanted to block them after asking for a refund.
I did the mastermind, I did the coaching, I did the program. It's not that Wes is a scammer, because he delivers a product, he delivers the service, right? You pay him money and he delivers you the coaching. However, here's the thing. There have been situations where people get into it with him and he just cancels their stuff and doesn't refund them.
Wes has thousands of clients and probably hundreds of people paying for one-on-one coaching calls, and there's only so much time in the day. It appears that Wes is comfortable selling people and not fulfilling. He's making a choice not to hire more customer support, which he can easily afford to do.
He's not a scammer, but he's not a good businessman. Regardless of how much money he's making, that's not good customer service, okay? Everybody knows if you run a business, customer service is number one. Your customer's experience is number one.
If there are numerous clients not having a service delivered that they paid for, especially with the amount Wes charges, then I think it is fair to call it scammy business practices.
And basically ended up blocking him, taking him off the program, and never refunded him the money. So I don't doubt that that's happened more than once, okay? This is just one person that I know personally.
Wes spends a majority of his time chilling in his mansion, posting to his social media to attract more customers. Something I'm not a fan of is the high-ticket training program where he alleges you'll receive a custom training routine and training program. While researching Wes, I have strong confidence in my belief that he's really poor at handling operations of a coaching business at this size. The clients aren't getting anything personally tailored to them. At that price point, you should have direct access to a professionally trained personal trainer and nutritionist, not someone whose only accolades is they worked out a lot while serving a 10-year prison sentence. Despite promises of one-on-one calls, I had just one where he talked about himself. Texting him for guidance resulted in irrational anger. Group calls showcased alleged success stories, but checking their profiles contradicted the claimed massive earnings. The experience was marked by erratic behavior, public shaming, and unfulfilled coaching promises.
And you're a joke, you ain't violent, I'll splatter your head all over the street and I'll feel bad about it. But I actually went to prison for violence. You guys want to be violent. Big difference.
When people follow Wes's social media account, they'll be easily influenced into thinking joining one of his coaching programs will lead to the same level of success he's had. He posts client wins every day on his Instagram stories. I have no doubt that some of his coaching clients have become successful coaches. However, it appears the success stories are from people who are already running legitimate coaching businesses, and Wes helped them in some capacity with growing even bigger. Starting from scratch is much more difficult and often where most of the student failures lie in these types of programs. There are also many clients who have taken inspiration from his anger-filled rants into improving their health and fitness. But Wes's mid-tier offer of Wes teaching unqualified people how to become coaches and crush social media like he does appears to be a scam. Because someone becoming a social media coach who isn't qualified is just perpetuating the amount of fake gurus within the ecosystem.
I've seen so many people come through the program, and it's kind of sad to see, like, they all sound like copycats, bro. Like, very few of them are original. You know, there are some that are doing their own thing and stand out from the rest, but for the most part, they all end up coming out copycats.
The last thing we need in this social media era is a bunch of people influenced by a convict.
We've already addressed, you went to prison for 10 years.
It was a lovely time.
For selling weed, great time. You made millions.
Selling weed, massive violence, robbery, assault with a deadly weapon, burglary.
Wes claims everywhere that he went to prison for 10 years. However, this 15-minute video breaks down his entire prison record, which does not include any of the facilities or timeline that Wes claims to have had. I didn't think we'd ever see a time where someone stole prison valor in order to hype up their brand, but here we are. Wes also likes to claim that he was in a level 4 yard, which I've recently learned is reserved for the baddest dudes. The prison record exposed video shows his housing and indicates he never stayed in a level 4 yard. I'm not exactly an expert when it comes to the inmate influencer industry on YouTube, but there appears to be enough people claiming he's a fraud that I'll believe them. He also claims to have been a millionaire before going to prison for moving a lot of drugs.
I fucking drove an Escalade to high school on 23s. I used to push weight like a motherfucker, and even my teachers are like, what the does this guy even do?
I'm not convinced that's true at all. In his appeal, we can read about his charge. There was a dispute about a little amount of marijuana in a hotel room that led to Watson being violent. Watson presented alibi evidence from Mr. and Mrs. Miller, with whom he was living with at the time of the assault. They testified Watson had Thanksgiving dinner with them the night before the attack. He said in an interview that he was a millionaire before prison, but living with a couple while selling what he claims is a lot of drugs doesn't make any sense. Numerous former inmates have made YouTube videos about Wes alleging he's a fraud and exaggerates his experience in prison. This prospective client of Wes paid him $10,000 to be a guest on his new podcast. Wes accepted the money, then reneged when he claimed the price recently tripled to $30,000. Wes never sent the refund. This seems to be common with street hustler types like Wes. They'll hustle you, and when you ask for a refund, they block you and just move on. Ex-con man likes to con. Big surprise. Just like many of the subjects of videos on my channel, they appear to have the dream life, the freedom to do what they want, the flashy cars, the mansion with a view, and the income. But analyzing Wes Wes makes me wonder if anything about him has changed from his convict days. He still feels like a caged animal ready to attack the next person who questions his faulty beliefs. And even worse is the person who asks for a refund. Wes may explode. Ballerbusters posted this video of Wes's ex-wife crying and alleging Wes physically abused her. She showed images and seemed to be convincing. Wes addressed the claims in his Instagram stories the next day.
Anybody who sides with that victim that has this big old story about who your boy really is, because I tried to get this person sober for years. This person has a domestic violence charge against me. I have no charges because I was the person being assaulted all the time. But I wasn't a bitch about it until it became such a problem where I was having knives pulled on me, stuff broken over my head, consistently hit with shit. And then finally, when she beat my mom up, it was a final straw and cops got involved. And she was actually charged with the domestic violence, not me.
I bring this situation up because he still attracts mad negative drama and these types of people into his life. Wes makes $3 million per month and gives off the illusion of living the dream life, but he doesn't have peace of mind, the most valuable asset in the world. Maybe, just maybe, it's all a con. Thanks for watching.